Important ecosystem services for free. Valuable services our ecosystem provides for free. Natural ecosystems provide us valuable services that without them, humanity needs to invest trillions of dollars for the same effect. In the intricate web of life, our natural ecosystems are the silent benefactors to humanity, offering a plethora of services that sustain and enrich our lives. These services, often taken for granted, are not only fundamental to our survival, but also to the prosperity of our economies. The value of these services is immeasurable, yet they are generously provided at no cost. Foremost among these services is the purification of air and water, a natural filtration process that is essential for the health of all living beings. Trees and plants act as natural air filters, absorbing carbon dioxide and other harmful gases, while releasing oxygen that we breathe. Wetlands and other bodies of water filter pollutants, safeguarding our water supplies. Pollination is another critical service, with bees, birds, bats, and other creatures playing a pivotal role in the reproduction of plants, including many of the crops we rely on for food. Without these natural pollinators, the agricultural sector would face a crisis, and the diversity of plant life would diminish drastically. Soil formation and fertility are also gifts of ecosystems. The decomposition of organic matter by microorganisms enriches the soil, making it capable of supporting diverse plant life, which in turn supports a wide range of animal species. This cycle of life is the foundation of terrestrial ecosystems. Climate regulation is yet another service provided by ecosystems through the storage of carbon in biomass and soils, helping to mitigate the effects of climate change. Forests, oceans, and other ecosystems play a crucial role in balancing the Earth's temperature and weather patterns. Biodiversity conservation is inherent to natural ecosystems, which are home to a vast array of species. This biodiversity is not only a testament to the beauty and variety of life, but also a reservoir of genetic material that could be vital for future medical and scientific breakthroughs. Recreational and cultural services are also significant. As natural landscapes offer spaces for leisure, spiritual enrichment, and artistic inspiration. The mental and physical health benefits of interacting with nature are well documented, highlighting the importance of preserving these spaces. The services provided by ecosystems are indispensable and irreplaceable. They form the bedrock of our existence, supporting complex life systems and human societies. As we continue to grapple with environmental challenges, it becomes increasingly clear that protecting these natural services is not just an ecological necessity, but an economic imperative. The cost of replacing these services would be astronomical and, in many cases, technologically unfeasible. It is, therefore, in our best interest to cherish and safeguard the natural wealth that is bestowed upon us for free, by our planet's ecosystems. The natural world is a bountiful provider, offering a cornucopia of resources that sustain life on Earth. Among the most vital of these are the provisioning services of ecosystems, which include the production of food and water. These services are the bedrock of human civilization, enabling us not just survival, but also the development of cultures, economies, and societies. The production of food is a complex process that begins with the soil, sunlight, and seed. Natural ecosystems, through a delicate balance of flora and fauna, create a fertile ground where plants can grow and thrive. These plants, in turn, form the basis of food chain supporting herbivores and subsequently carnivores. The diversity of plant species ensures a variety of nutrients are available, creating to the dietary needs of a multitude of organisms, including humans. Water, the elixir of life, flows through these ecosystems, shaping landscapes and providing hydration. The cycle of precipitation, absorption, and evaporation is a natural distillation process that purifies water and makes it suitable for consumption. Rivers, lakes, and aquifers are nature's reservoirs, storing and supplying water for drinking, irrigation, and sanitation. These provisioning services are not just about sustenance, they are also about the richness they add to our lives. The variety of foods, from the grains that make our bread to the fruits that sweeten our table. It is a testament to the generosity of our ecosystems. The clean water that springs from the earth quenches our thirst and nourishes our bodies, playing a crucial role in our well-being. The natural ecosystems are our pantries and water wells, stocked by hand of nature itself. They provide us with the essential of life, freely and abundantly, asking for nothing in return but respect and care. As stewards of the earth, it is our responsibility to ensure that these provisioning services are not taken for granted, but preserved and cherished for generations to come. The continuity of these services is not just a matter of environmental concern, but a fundamental aspect of human rights and social equity. The natural world has provided for us since time immemorial, and it is incumbent upon us to return the favor by safeguarding its integrity and vitality. The natural ecosystems of our planet perform a critical regulatory function, maintaining the delicate balance that allows life to flourish. These regulatory services are multifaceted, encompassing the control of climate and disease, among other vital functions. They are the invisible mechanisms that maintain equilibrium in the biosphere, often unnoticed until they are disrupted. Climate control is perhaps the most far-reaching of these services. Forests and other ecosystems, forests, oceans, lakes, and other ecosystems act as carbon sinks, absorbing and storing greenhouse gases that would otherwise contribute to global warming. They regulate the Earth's temperature, ensuring that it remains within the narrow range suitable for life. The presence of vast tracts of vegetation influences rainfall patterns and reduces the risk of extreme weather events, such as hurricanes and droughts. Disease regulation is another crucial service provided by ecosystems. Biodiversity plays a key role in this regard, as a variety of species can limit the spread of pathogens and pests. Healthy ecosystems with a rich mix of species are less likely to harbor large populations of disease vectors, such as mosquitoes that can transmit malaria or ticks that carry Lyme disease. Predators and other natural controls help keep potential outbreaks in check, protecting not only wildlife but also human populations. These regulatory services are not merely conveniences, they are necessities that underpin the health of the planet and its inhabitants. They work in concert with provisioning and supporting services to create a stable environment where life can thrive. The loss of these services due to environmental degradation can lead to dire consequences, including increased incidence of natural disasters and emerging infectious diseases. The regulatory services of ecosystems are the guardians of global health and stability. They are the unsung heroes that work tirelessly to maintain the conditions necessary for life. As we face the challenges of climate change and environmental destruction, it is imperative that we recognize the value of these services and take action to preserve them. The health of our planet and the well-being of future generations depend on the continued functioning of these natural regulatory systems. It is a testament to the resilience and complexity of nature that such intricate services are provided for free, yet their preservation demands our utmost commitment and care. The Earth's natural ecosystems are the bedrock upon which the tapestry of life is woven. These systems provide critical supporting services that are essential for the survival of our species, including humans. Among these services are the nutrient cycles and crop pollination, fundamental processes that sustain the productivity and diversity of life. Nutrient cycles, such as the nitrogen and phosphorus cycles, are the circulatory systems of the planet. They ensure that essential elements are recycled and made available to organisms at various trophic levels. Plants absorb nutrients from the soil, which are then passed on to herbivores, and subsequently to carnivores. Decomposers play a crucial role in breaking down organic matter, returning nutrients to the soil, and completing the cycle. This continuous loop supports the growth of vegetation and the overall health of ecosystems. Crop pollination is another indispensable service, with a majority of the world's flowering plants relying on pollination to reproduce. Bees, butterflies, birds, and other pollinators transfer pollen from one flower to another, facilitating fertilization and the production of seeds and fruits. This service is not only vital for the persistence of wild plant species, but also for agriculture. Many of the crops that feed the world depend on pollinators, and without them, yields would plummet, and food security would be at risk. These supporting services are the unsung heroes of the natural world, operating quietly in the background to maintain the conditions necessary for life. They are the foundation upon which ecosystems are built and are critical as the more visible provisioning and regulatory services. The nutrient cycles ensures that the building blocks of life are available to all organisms, while pollination guarantees the continuation of plant species, including those vital for human sustenance. In recognizing the importance of these supporting services, it becomes clear that the health of natural ecosystems is inextricably linked to our own well-being. The loss of biodiversity and the degradation of habitats threaten these services and, by extension, the stability of life on Earth. It is imperative that we take steps to protect and restore ecosystems, not only for their intrinsic value, but also for continued provision of the support they offer. By doing so, we ensure a resilient and productive environment that can meet the needs of current and future generations. The support provided by natural ecosystems is a testament to the complexity and interconnectivity of life, a reminder that we are all part of a larger whole that deserves our respect and care. The cultural services provided by natural ecosystems are diverse and enriching. As the ecosystems themselves, these services encompass the spiritual, aesthetic, and recreational amenities that contribute to the cultural fabric of human societies. They are the settings for our stories, the inspiration for our arts, and the backdrop for our spiritual and recreational pursuits. Spiritual fulfillment is deeply rooted in the natural world. Many cultures find sacred significance in elements of nature, such as rivers, mountains, forests, and the vast sky. These places are often integral to religious ceremonies and spiritual practices, offering a sense of connection to something greater than oneself. The tranquility and majesty of natural landscapes can evoke profound feelings of awe and reverence, nurturing the human spirit in ways that transcend the material. Recreational opportunities provided by ecosystems are equally vital for cultural enrichment. Natural parks, beaches, and wilderness areas are treasures for the leisure and adventure they offer. They are places where people can escape the hustle and bustle of daily life, engage in physical activities, or simply relax and enjoy the beauty of the world. These experiences are not only enjoyable but also contribute to physical and mental well being, fostering a sense of peace and rejuvenation. The aesthetic value of natural ecosystem is another aspect of their cultural services. The sheer beauty of a sunset over the ocean, the vibrant colors of a wildflower meadow, or the serene expanse of a desert landscape can stir emotions and inspire creativity. Artists, musicians, poets, and writers have long drawn upon the splendor of the natural world to create works that reflect the human experience and enhance our cultural heritage. The cultural services of ecosystems are the threads that weave together the tapestry of human culture. They provide spaces for reflection, inspiration, and enjoyment, enriching our lives, enriching our lives in countless ways. As we continue to face environmental challenges, it is crucial to recognize the value of these services and the role they play in our cultural identity. Preserving natural ecosystems is not just about protecting the environment. It is about safeguarding the cultural treasures that define who we are and how we relate to the world around us. By, by nurturing these services, we ensure that future generations can continue to find meaning, beauty, and joy in the natural world. Natural ecosystems are the custodians of biological diversity, providing preservation services that are essential for the maintenance of life's myriad forms. This preservation is not merely a passive process, but an active maintenance of the complex interplay between species and their environments. It ensures the continuation of genetic, species, and ecosystem diversity, which are critical for the resilience and adaptability of life on Earth. The preservation of genetic diversity is a key aspect of these services. It involves the safeguarding of the genetic variation within a species, which can be crucial for their survival in the face of changing environment conditions. This genetic pool is a natural repository of traits that may hold the key to adaptation and evolution, offering a buffer against diseases and other threats. Species diversity is another facet of preservation, encompassing the wide array of life forms that inhabit our planet. Each species plays a unique role in the ecosystems, contributing to its functionality and stability. The loss of any single species can have a ripple effect, impacting others in the web of life. Natural ecosystems, through their inherent complexity, create an environment where a multitude of species can coexist and thrive. Ecosystem diversity is the broader canvas on which genetic and species diversity are painted. It includes the variety of habitats, communities, and ecological processes that occur within and between ecosystems. This diversity ensures that ecosystem can withstand and recover from disturbances such as natural disasters, human impacts, and climate change. It is the overarching framework that supports all life, providing a multitude of niches for organisms to fill. The preservation services of natural ecosystems are the pillars upon which the continuity of life depends. They are the guardians of diversity, ensuring that the tapestry of life remains rich and vibrant. They are the guardians of diversity, ensuring that the tapestry of life remains rich and vibrant. We face unprecedented rates of biodiversity loss. The importance of these services cannot be overstated. As preservation of natural ecosystem is not just an environmental concern, it is a necessity for the survival of life as we know. By protecting these systems, we are not only preserving the beauty and complexity of the natural world, but also securing a future of our own species. It is a testament to the interconnectedness of all life that the preservation of diversity is both a gift and a responsibility, one that must embrace with care and dedication. In the grand orchestra of nature, each service provided by natural ecosystems plays a crucial role, contributing to a symphony that sustains and enriches life on Earth, from the provisioning of food and water to the regulation of climate and disease, from the support of nutrient cycles and pollination to the cultural enrichment through spiritual and recreational amenities, and finally to the preservation of diversity. These services are the melodies that harmonize our existence with the natural world. The ecosystem services are not isolated notes, but are interconnected in a complex arrangement that forms the essence of our planet's vitality. They are the underpinning of our economies, the bedrock of our health, and the canvas upon which our cultures are painted. The free and generous offerings of nature are a testament to the intricate design and functionality of the Earth's systems, a design that is both robust and fragile. As we reflect on the multitude of benefits that ecosystems provide, it becomes evident that our well-being is deeply intertwined with the health of these natural systems. The preservation and enhancement of ecosystem services are not just environmental objectives, but an imperative for the sustainability of human societies. The challenges we face in conserving these services are significant, yet the rewards of success are immeasurable. In conclusion, the natural ecosystems of our planet are a legacy that we have inherited, a legacy that we must cherish and protect. They are the lifeblood of our existence, offering us a wealth of services without which life as we know it would be fundamentally different. It is our collective responsibility to ensure that the legacy is not squandered but is preserved for the countless generations to come. By recognizing the value of ecosystem services and acting to safeguard them, we can secure a future where the symphony of nature continues to inspire and sustain all forms of life. In summary, ecosystems provide us with 5 main services. 1. Provision, such as the production of food and water. 2. Regulation, such as the control of climate and disease. 3. Support, including nutrient cycles and crop pollination. 4. Culture, such as spiritual and recreational amenities. 5. Preservation, which includes the maintenance of diversity.